Hey ladies, welcome to the party. My name is Carrie and I am a boob whisperer. I've been called a boob goddess. I've been called a boobologist. But the fact is I help ladies get out of their stupid bras that are super uncomfortable and like, why are we still wearing them? It's 2021. It's time to upgrade. It's time. So I'll wait just a few seconds before, oh, somebody's already on here. Yay. Is that you, Nancy? I can't see the pic. Oh no, that's not. Okay. Well, say hi if you're on here. Last time I went live, my notifications weren't, oh, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. The questions weren't popping up live. I had to go back and answer them later, but hopefully I can see any comments as they pop up or questions. Please ask me questions. Ask me all the things. Sometimes I forget to say stuff. I try to like answer the common questions and things like that, but sometimes I forget. I'm a little bit like squirrel. Like that's, I get kind of weird, but okay. So I'll introduce myself and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Because if you had asked me a year ago if I would have done something like this, there's no way. There's no way I would have said, I'll be going live in front of ladies in parties on Facebook. Like, heck no. There is no way I would have done this. So it's very out of character for me, but I love what I'm doing and it's definitely my passion in life. I actually quit my corporate job about a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, to do this full time because that's how much I love it. Okay, so I started doing this because I went to see my mom. It's almost been 2 years now. I hadn't seen her for a long time, probably about a year or so. And she looked amazing and she looked put together. She looked lifted. She looked a little bit slimmed out and everything she was wearing, like it was out of character for her because she usually wears like kind of big oversized stuff. She was never really comfortable with her body. And like a lot of us, and she had on like kind of a fitted top. And I was like, Mom, you look really good. What have you been doing? I'm thinking she's going to tell me I've been dieting, I've been exercising, like whatever. And then she says, well, let me show you. So she took me in her room and she flashes me and she has on this gorgeous cami and it was like cheetah print and it was so pretty. And I was like, okay, you need to tell me more about these. She's like, well, I got them from your cousin Amanda. And I was like, oh, okay. She's been telling me about those. Of course, she had told me a whole bunch of times before. And I was like, no. I don't do that stuff. I don't buy that kind of stuff. I'm not interested. Leave me alone. Like, not like that because she's my best friend, but like, I don't want to. So, but then when she showed me the price, I was like, okay, so that's a bit out of my price range. I get bras, or I used to get bras for $13 from Walmart. I was wearing Werner's. I don't know if you guys have seen those. They are ugly as heck. So I can actually show you. I saved one bra just to show you guys how pitiful it was. This is what I was wearing. I had it in this color and I had it in black and that was it. And this was my bra wardrobe, you guys. It was, I used to, years ago when I was younger, before I had kids, I had a Victoria's Secret card and I would go there and I'd spend $100, $200, $300 probably every 3 or 4 months on bras. They were beautiful and they fit well until I had kids. And then I wore my nursing bra for like, I think like 3 years after I had my last kid. I still wore, because nothing fit. I couldn't find anywhere. And the nursing bra was non-underwire. You know, it was, you know, I didn't care that it had the little clip, whatever. I didn't wear anything that revealing anyway. But this is what I found afterwards because I tried so many things. And this is non-underwire. It's got like this kind of fluffy, like little padded thing that kind of holds you up a little bit. You guys, my boobs looked so sad like in this. And I remember seeing a picture I took during my Friendsgiving. My friends get together between Thanksgiving and Christmas and we have our own little like celebration. And I had this really cute sweater on that I had got at Guess. And I had this under it. And I just looked like I had a shelf for a boob. Like just a shelf across. There was no tube. It was so ugly, you guys. And it was bulging out the top. I had a bunch of bulge here. So it was like bulge, shelf bra or, you know, shelf boob. It was so ugly. And so, but I kept wearing it because I had tried other stuff in the past. I had a whole drawer full of bras from all kinds of different places. Some were cheap, some were expensive, and all of them sucked. They were all horrible. So I wore that one because it was the best I could find. It was comfortable. I felt like it kind of looked okay, even though it really didn't. But that's what I wore because I didn't know anything else. And I know there's so many of you ladies who have gone bra shopping and it makes you want to cry. I know ladies that are like end cups And you can't even go try stuff on. You have to special order it in a catalog or something. So anyway, I'm here to save you from that. So this is way different than anything you've tried before. It's definitely like, it's a whole new concept, the way that they set this up, but it's really amazing. And I hope you guys decide to try it because it will change everything for you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the product. So I'll show you one, and this is the one that my mom was wearing. Is this the one? Yeah. So this is called the Original Cami, and you're going to be like, what are these little deflated balloons? Like, what are those? Well, that's, your breast fills that out. And depending on the size we put you in, it might not be this big or it might be bigger, but it will fill. Like, obviously I have on a similar style, and your boob just fills it out, and you don't get any gaping, you don't get any bulge, everything's smooth here. You don't get any cup gaping like a bra where you've just got like air right here. My boobs change size a lot during the month. I have cystic fibrosis breast condition, which means I get tons of scars like that build up in my breast every month, and so like mammograms are like nearly impossible. They always have to send me in 5 times, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are you zapping me to death? Like, I don't know what's going on, because I have so much scar tissue you can't see through it. Lots of mastectomy patients have lots of scar tissue, whether they've had reconstructive surgery or not, and they have uneven breast sizes. So this helps so much with all of those kind of things. And then just women who are big chested, small chested, everything in between. So the cups fill, your boobs just fill to expand, these funny looking little cups. Let me show you something, because this is what makes them different. Take this off here. So the reason that they lift without underwire so well, and they will lift you better than an underwire. I know it's hard to believe. I know you've been promised stuff like this in the past, but trust me, this is it, you guys. Let me see if I can get this to stay up. This is getting kind of old. So basically, I'm going to shine this in your light for a second, because I want you to see through the garment. So see, there are places that have like these panels, variable amounts of compression, like it's more stretchy here, and then it's less stretchy here. And then here's the boob holes, here's the booby cups. This is where your breast is gonna fill to like kind of expand that. And the reason it's less dense, it's not actually thinner, it's just less dense, is so it can easily expand, but still provide like a little bit of shaping. And then you see in between, it's got more so you don't get the uniboob. So if you're out there wearing a sports bra, I'm talking to you, girl. You've been wearing a sports bra because you can't find anything comfortable enough. This is going to feel more comfortable than a sports bra, but it's going to separate your breasts, because the sports bra doesn't do that. The other nice thing is, even, so there's a cami version. You can do the whole cami if you want. To me, it's more bang for my buck. I get smoothed out. It replaces my shapewear, and way more comfortable than shapewear. You guys, this is not like Spanx, okay? This is, even, there's different levels of compression. There's levels 1 through 5. None of them are going to make you feel like you can't breathe. They are comfy. They just smooth you out, little light hug around the midsection. But if you don't want that, you could do a demi-end, and you could just replace your bra. So same idea here. The nice thing is, though, look how wide the back is. It's like that so it takes the pressure off your shoulders. Bras like tend to pull you over, and you just get like this hunchy kind of look because your boobs are just like, it's pulling everything down. And so these take the pressure off the shoulders and transfer it to the back. So they also provide like nice back support that make you stand up straighter. Your posture will be better. Even the demi version will do all that, but the cami will do it better. So I recommend the cami for most ladies. Some ladies they just don't want their tummy covered, or they have like sensory issues, fibromyalgia, stuff like that. Sometimes it's better to do the demi. And we can talk about which one makes sense. But let's talk about the different levels of support. So level 1 is the lowest level, and it's going to be just a lingerie. So it's nice and light. It's actually surprisingly lifting, but it's not going to pick you up to like the one I'm wearing. It does provide a lot less coverage. Let me take this off so you can really see it, because this one's kind of more like a deep V-neck, but really it's intended for just lingerie. So you can see it kind of comes down low in the center. It's very, very pretty. It has some ruching. Well, not this style. The other style has some ruching in between to kind of gather it, and it just kind of looks kind of cute. I wish I could say I have it, but my friend stole it. The other one's called the Allure, and it's gorgeous. It's actually, I have the panties still. I don't know why she took my cami, but not my demi. I mean, not my panties. This is the material of the other one. So this is, again, level 1. It's just nice and stretchy, super soft. Actually, all the bottoms are on sale until the end of August, so everything's 25% off. So if you're interested in some real panties, I'm talking about panties that make you feel good, and they no lines, like all that kind of stuff, let me know, because those are on sale, so those are amazing. But anyways, level 1 lingerie, nice and soft, more flattering than your typical lingerie, but It's not all stringy and uncomfortable. Level 2 is my absolute favorite, you guys. I won't say, I think everything's my favorite. I would say it's my favorite for wearing around the house or for sleeping in. So this is called the Second Skin. Let me show you up close. It has this really, really buttery soft, more of a matte feel versus like this is like a shiny fabric. This has got like a very matte kind of finish to it. Laser cut edges, so there's no lines. It doesn't leave any lines if you got clothing over it. You guys, this is, oh, it's so soft. So it's meant for like A to C cups, but bigger girls can definitely get into this. You just want to size up one to give a little more room in the cups. It's super, super soft. It comes in a demi version, so if you want the shorter version that just comes to under the breast, you can do that as well. It has a little seam, like right under the boobs. Let me kind of show you the whole picture. So right under, see that little seam right there? That will make sure that it stays under the boobs and you don't get that like under boob coming out from under. But this is what I sleep in almost every night. And if I'm just at home, like chilling, this is what I've got on. I'll wear it under clothing. Like if I go, especially in the winter, if I'm just running down to the store and I just throw a sweatshirt on over this, perfect. The bottoms for that, okay, I've got one on here. Second Skin panties, guys. Oh my gosh, they're so soft. They have a little dot gripper here so that they're not moving around on your butt and they're not riding up. They just stay in place really well. So the gripper just runs from like here to here. Again, 25% off right now if you guys are interested. I love the Second Skin panties. I'm gonna stock up and get a whole bunch. I have like 8 pairs, I think. I'm gonna get like at least 5 more because I'm always sad if I look at my underwear drawer and I'm like, I'm out of Second Skin panties. Okay, and then level 3. Level 3 is also my favorite, but this is my favorite for a different reason. If I am feeling like I just want to be lightly smooth over my tummy, not too much compression, just a nice light smoothing. It doesn't have the variable compression in the tummy like I was showing you with the light, like how there was different like panels and stuff. This doesn't have the panels. It has great support for the boobs, but less support here. So some of my ladies are really sensitive about having like any compression, even if it's just a hug and they don't want any compression here. You can do this one. It'll give you great breast lift, but just a little bit of compression, just a little smoothing. Actually, the material feels kind of like the Second Skin as far as just like a little light smoothing. It does have a shelf bra. This is not your regular shelf bra. I know some people, I mean, I used to wear camis when I was younger, when I was much younger, my breasts were a lot smaller. Like the camis you get at like Forever 21 or Aeropostale, whatever, and they just have the little shelf bra and I could wear that instead of a bra. Well, those can't handle me anymore, but these have a shelf bra, but it's very comfortable. It doesn't run all the way around. It's only in the front, like the seams for that stop. Where does it stop? I can't see. Oh, here on the sides. So this is the side seam. That little elastic there stops there. And the elastic doesn't bother me. I thought it would. This is like my new favorite. Like when I have in-person fittings and ladies come by and I want to wear something cute that I don't have to like cover up, I like this because it's got the little lace at the top and they always comment like, what's that one? I want to try that one. So this just came out actually a few weeks ago and I love it. So this is called the Lumina Level 3. Great lift here. Just a little bit of smoothing in the tummy. It's a shorter style, so if you have a long torso, it probably won't work well, honestly. It'll probably hit you in a weird place because that's super important that we make sure the camis are long enough. If they're too short, they're going to hit you in a weird place on the hips and they won't sit right. Oh, speaking of which, the Level 3, we start kicking in this gripper at the bottom. So this little gripper, this one's a dot gripper, and this is what I was talking about, is on the edge of the Second Skin panties. This gripper makes sure that it stays down on your hips and it's not rolling around, because that's like the worst when your cami starts rolling up and you can feel it under your pants and then it creates like a little line. Ugh, none of that happening with these. And then Level 4, that's what I'm wearing now. This is the lace cami. It has a little lace band. The lace doesn't touch your skin. It's not rough or anything, but it doesn't touch your skin if you're a little bit sensitive. I have super sensitive skin, so if something's scratchy or itchy, like my tags on my shirts literally burn a hole in my back. Like, oh my God, I can't stand it. I have to cut them out as soon as I get a shirt. But Level 4 is kind of like the most popular. I won't say always, because the Second Skin is also super popular, but there are so many styles within the Level 4. This is just one of them. This is another one. There's probably, oh my gosh, there's probably 7 or 8 styles. Because the Level 4 is the one ladies want to wear out. They want to wear it to work. They want to wear it for date night. They want to look smoothed out. They want to look their best, get rid of their muffin tops, smooth out their belly, their little mom pooch is all taken care of. So Level 4, you guys, it's where it's at. If you are thinking I just want to try one. Most ladies order 2 or 3 because you can't wear them every day. Well, you can't wear the same one every day. You wear it and then you rest it for a day to make it last longer, because these will last a year or 2. So usually you start with 2 or 3, but if you're hesitant and you're like, I just want to try one, I would start with one level 4. Just start with one level 4 and you'll see the magic. Like, they're amazing. The breast support is insane. It's out of this world, but it's so comfy. You can wear it all day. So let me show you another level 4. This is also one of my favorites. This is called the Heritage in the brown sugar. They recently released a whole bunch of like cool different skin tone colors. So instead of just having the pale like I just showed you, which looks great on light skin colors, they've got the brown sugar. They've got one called espresso. They've got the fawn that I showed you, which is kind of a medium brown. They've got all different kind of like nudes, which is part of their, what they call it, support in every shade. I love it. It's like a diversity collection. It's so pretty. So this is the brown sugar. This is one of the diversity collections. I love it. It's super, super pretty. This is level 4, but it feels like a level 5, to be honest. So if you're looking for a lot of tummy compression, you want to be all sucked in, you can still breathe, but if you want lots of compression and lots of lift, this one's a great one. So it's better for bigger busted women, the Heritage for sure. And that's the thing you'll find, is that some of these are better, like the original, the one that my mom was wearing, especially in smaller sizes. Let me find my black one. So this is also the original in black in a size 34. So you can see it's smaller. This is too small for me. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I wore this size like 7 or 8 months ago and I've put on like 25 pounds. But the original is a little smaller in the cups in the smaller sizes. So if you're like a 32C, 34B, like things like that, these work great. The original works great. It is a little bit of a shorter style. So again, torso length is super important, that I know that. And so if you have a very long waist, there's another style that we would do for that. But this is, the original is kind of like the classic. Like it's a great t-shirt design. It's got a scoop neck. You can't see lines through shirts. Like, it's all covered up. And the cool thing is, because it comes up high on the back again, you're covering your figgies. And maybe you don't know what figgies are, but I thought everybody knew. Figgies are your armpit fat that shows up on the front and the back. So you've got these little things that show up. So you can wear some of the styles that sit a little higher and they'll cover that bulge if you have it. I have it, especially in the back. It's really gross. Okay, so that's level 4. Level 5, where's my ultimate? Where are you at? Here you are. Level 5. Oh my gosh, you guys. This, if you want to be sucked in and you don't mind that extra compression, level 5 is where it's at. It doesn't look a lot different than the original. It has a little more adjustment. So you can see some of these styles have more adjustment on the shoulder, and then like the original has very little adjustment. Where did I put it? It only adjusts from here to here. Very, very little adjustment. So if you have kind of an average length between here and here, the original will be fine. If you have kind of like a little bit wide here, or a little bit long, I guess, from boob to shoulder, you want to get one of the styles that has longer straps like this, because this can be adjusted all the way tight, and then it can be adjusted all the way down. So there's a lot of room for adjustment, so it fits pretty much everyone. But the Ultimate, you guys, has an extra layer of lift in the breast. So it's got that shelf bra like the Lumina. If you want your boobs to touch your chin, this is going to do it. Level 5 is insane amount of lift. For me, it kind of minimized a little bit, but it gave, like, I posted a picture, and I can let me know if you want me to tag you in it, of like the difference between like level 2 versus level, I think I did level 2, level 4, and level 5. And you can see like my boobs here, here, here. Like it's a lot of difference. So if you're looking for a lot of support, if your boobs are down to your knees, let me help you with an Ultimate. It will pull them up. You will be shocked how much this will lift you. So again, a little more compression. To me, the compression on the tummy doesn't feel that much different than like this one that I'm wearing. Like it's super comfortable, but it all depends. This is also really great on someone with especially wide hips. So if you're like a pear shape, this one is cut wider in the hips than some of the other ones, because the most important thing is that it doesn't roll. If your hips are wide and then we put you in a style that is kind of narrow in the hips, it's gonna roll because physics, because that's how it works. So I need to know like what your shape is, and then I'll have you measure your hips too. Hey Brenda, thanks for saying hi. I've been so quiet in here. Everybody else say hi. So So this is also great for long torsos. So if you have a really long torso, this is actually the longest cami. So if you tell me you have a short torso, I'm probably not going to recommend this one because you'll kind of bunch up here on the hips a little bit, and we don't want that. So when I send your recommendations over, it's because of your torso size, it's because of your band and your bust size, your hip. I take all of that into account and I figure out which one's going to be best for you. But don't hesitate to ask me if you see something else on the website and you're like, will that fit me? I'll be happy to tell you all about it. And of course you can order whatever you want. But I try to let you know, like, this is going to be the best one for your body shape. And I've got a lot of experience, and I've got a lot, like, I've tried everything they make because that's how much I love it. Okay, so that's levels 1 through 5. There are other things to know. There are other products. So they've got like shaping bottoms. Let me show you. The shaping bottoms are, to me, these looked kind of typical of shapewear, except then I realized, oh my gosh, they have the variable compression in the front, in the tummy panel. So it provides that, like, if you've got a little mom pooch, it kind of just like tucks it in. So I had a C-section with my second kid. I had my first kid natural and then C-section, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's totally like just whoop, brought me in. So, and they're very high-waisted, so they're kind of like granny panties, I know, but they really kind of tuck you in and they make you feel good, and they take a little bit off your waist, give you that nice hourglass shape. So I do love the shaping bottoms. Also on sale until the 31st. They provide a little bit of shaping behind, just kind of a smoothing, really. They don't like lift your butt or anything, or they didn't, at least for me, but they did provide, I have a TMI, but I have a lot of dimples on my butt. And so they kind of smoothed everything out. So when I wear like tight leggings or something kind of fitting, it's nice because it kind of smooths everything out and makes me feel a little better about it. I can't say enough about the second skin panties, you guys. If you guys are, oh my gosh, here, there they are. These are amazing, you guys. I have, like I said, I have 8 pairs, maybe more. There's a panty version, and then there's a brief version, and then there's a thong. So this is the panty, so this is kind of in between. But if you want a little more coverage, you can do the brief. If you want a little less, you can do the thong. I have not tried the thongs myself. Now, my friend Christy said, I think I'm like kind of quoting her, like paraphrasing a little bit, but this is how she put it. She said, I don't like things up my butt. Like, I don't like strings up my butt, but you guys, these aren't too bad. So if you already wear thongs, you'll probably love them because they'll be more comfy than the Victoria's Secret strings. Like, I look at those and I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I cannot. But the cool thing about the panties is there's no lines. They've got the laser cut edge. So even if you're wearing something really tight, that's the only reason I would ever consider wearing a thong, is if I don't want panty lines. These have that laser cut edging, like typical no line stuff. And so you can wear these and you won't see your panty lines anyway. And like I said, they do have that little gripper edge to keep them in place. So you guys, I wear leggings. Like, I live in leggings. Like, that's my size of pants, leggings. I don't wear jeans. I don't wear anything like that. They're uncomfortable, and it's like I got used to wearing leggings and I put jeans on. I was like, ew, I can't eat. Like, everything is pushing. So I wear leggings all the time, and so panty lines are always an issue for me, especially when they're black or solid colored, or I guess actually light colored too. Like, anything solid is a problem. These create no lines. So I love them. I always wear them. Also, pulling your leggings on and off, because they're usually pretty fit and tight to you, they're not moving around because of that gripper edge. They're not like bunching up and then you have to like reach in there and like move everything. Okay, and also, this is way TMI, but I know a lot of ladies have this issue, especially after childbirth. When I sneeze or if I laugh too hard, I will tinkle a little bit. And so, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. But these keep my pants dry. I also didn't used to be able to wear like any kind of like anything but cotton. I had to wear cotton underwear because she had to breathe. Like, whatever, I don't know what the science is of that, whatever the pH level, something like that. But cotton was the only thing I could wear. If I tried those no-line panties, which are like a synthetic, it just got sweaty and hot and just blech. So no problem with these. Even though they're not cotton, they do have a cotton lining right here, so it takes care of everything. These are really amazing. They're really, really, really amazing. I can't stress that enough. They're a little bit pricey. They're normally $24. I think they're on sale for $18 right now. Get some, you guys. You won't regret it. And you would have enough time to order. If you want to try one, order one now. And then if you like it, you would still have time, because they ship. It gets you in about a week. If you're on the East Coast, I think most of you are like in the Washington, Oregon, California area. and some of you in the Midwest, you should have it within a week. If you're on the East Coast, maybe a teensy bit longer than a week, but they ship super fast. I ordered something 2 days ago and got it today. I was like, oh my gosh. So you would have enough time to order something and then still take advantage of the 25% off and order more before the 31st. Okay, what else should I say? Oh, okay. Does anyone want me to step into a cami? Because that's one of the like really common questions is like, is it hard to get on? It is not, you guys, and it gets easier every time because there's definitely, I won't say tricks, like there's just a proper method to put it on. And there's a couple different ways to do it. I might as well just do it. Let's see, because I'm not sure if I'm seeing all your comments. I want to get my size. Where's my cami? Where's my black? Okay, I'll just do it with the blue one. I don't know where my black one is. Probably in the wash. So you guys do, again, you want to get more than one because you want to let it rest in between wears or otherwise it'll kind of stretch out too much. Oh my God, you see my kitty taking a nap. Okay, so this is actually the same cami I have on, just in a different color. Same size, same exact cami, just blue instead of pink. This one's called Rose, and this is called Vintage Blue. All right, so I'm just gonna step in, and this is how I do it. There's other methods. I would not recommend pulling it over your head. I know some ladies who do, and I have never even tried, because that, look at this, you guys, that honestly terrifies me, thinking about trying to pull this over my head. Like, no thank you. Have you guys been stuck in a dressing room and you get this dress on and then it's too small and you're like, oh my gosh, if I even like do this, it's gonna crack or break or like seam's gonna rip open. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. And then you're all sweaty and like, yeah, you don't want that. So I would step in. So this is how I do it. You just step in one at a time and then you start pulling it up and it will expand over your hips. Like, believe it or not, I have really big hips compared to my waist and I have no problem getting it over the hips. If it gets stuck a little bit, fold this silicone edge up so the silicone's not like gripping your legs as it goes up, and that makes it slide up easier. Okay, and then once you get it up to here, you're gonna do something really weird. You're gonna pull the part that normally goes under your boob over your boob. So this is see the lace band, and it goes under here, but you're gonna pull it over. And I'm gonna show you why in a second. So get it over your arms and pull it up really super high. And the reason you wanna do that is because you don't wanna have to ever like reach around the back and pull the back up. The back needs to be super high, way higher. Like your bra sits right here. These come up here. Not under your arms, but I mean in the back. So the reason you don't want to just kind of pull it on and over your boobs is because otherwise you're going to be reaching around or you're going to be pulling on the straps and that's not good for them. So you want to pull that part over your boob and then you can just kind of slowly adjust it down while keeping it up in the back. So make sure it's up in the back, pull this down a little bit. You do a little scoop and swoop, scoop your girls up into it, and then situate that, and then you can pull this part down. And voila, you got it. And you're gonna wear this part, this little silicone band against your skin. Your skin should be like non-lotion, like just right here against your hips, and you can see how far it comes down. Do I have this part smoothed out? No, a little bit more. There you go. You just smooth it out, and that's it. Boom, you got your cami on. And then it's up high in the back where it should be. Instead of like, if it's too low, it's not gonna lift you like it should, and it won't be as comfortable, and it won't be covering your figgies, your back fat, your armpit fat, all that stuff. So, a couple other things. I've got, uh-oh, did I not put them here? I usually have my petals here. Well, of course I don't have them. Well, I can show you guys later. It's not a big deal. They have petals or they have posies. So petals are like these little like soft inserts that you can put in, kind of like what you would get. Actually, I have like a different one that I got from a bathing suit. They're pretty much like this. I mean, they're very similar. I think they're a little different color, but you get the idea. You put the petals in. Some of the camis have petal pockets. So like, meaning there's 2 layers of fabric here and they have a little like place where you can kind of just fold your petal up and shove it in there. Kind of like a bathing suit. You know, you get a bathing suit from Target or whatever and it's got those little funny things, but these are much better, way better. The quality is amazing. I've had my same set of petals for, I think, more than 9 months now. And I don't wear them every time because now I have new posies that they came out, they came out with recently, but the petals I wear a lot and I'm surprised they're still holding up. Like, they are totally fine. They look brand new. But do grab a set of petals if you need some nipple coverage, because like I said, this part is really thin. You guys, look how stretchy that is though. If you think like, oh, I'm a P cup or I'm a triple D or whatever, it will fit. I could probably fit my whole head in there, you guys. Look at that. So Anyway, the Petals will cover your nips a little bit because it's very thin over there. It's meant to expand to your breast. And then they have Posies, which are like the silicone nipple stickers. I don't know if you've ever seen those. Like if you don't want to wear a bra and you just want to cover your nipples, they like little pieces of silicone, just bloop, you just pop them on. So they have those now too. The Posies, I'll be honest, I haven't tried a lot. I've heard lots of good things about them. For me, the Posies, I would rather do the Petals. I honestly don't even do either of them all the time. If I'm wearing like a patterned shirt or like a dark shirt, I don't find that I need it that much. But if I have a light colored shirt on, I definitely need the Petals or the Posies, one or the other. But both of them, you can't see lines from them. They don't create any like, you know, they're just smooth and everything. So definitely get one of those if you don't have something like that already. If you already have something that's like good quality, don't use the cheap ones that comes from bikinis, because those, I don't know, I just feel like they don't work as well and they don't stay in place as well. The Petals stay in place really, really well. Not all of the styles have petal pockets, so this particular style, the lace one, actually doesn't have it, but you can just place it against your skin. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, what else should we say? I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please ask me. Oh my gosh, okay. Do they get hot? Okay, and during this weather right now that we're having, you guys, it has been, actually today was like the first day in a long time. I live in the foothills in near the Sierra Mountains in California. It has been blazing hot. It's been over 100 degrees for like, I feel like it's been like a month. So hot. And I sweat a lot. They do not make you hot. They wick away the sweat off your body. They're breathable. It's kind of like Nike Dry Fit, where like it kind of just wicks the sweat away like as you're sweating, and that way you're not sitting in a bunch of boob sweat. Because I sweat a lot, and I actually had a rash under my boobs for years, and I just thought, I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I have a rash under my boobs. It's how it goes, because my boobs hang low and they wobble to and fro, and there's nothing I can do. So they're creating that rash all the time because they're moving around. Even when I would wear a sports bra, I would still have a rash. These have antimicrobial and they're sweat wicking. So the rash is gone. I didn't even think about that being a thing. I didn't realize it was from my bras, just like having that sweat just like sit in there, and they weren't breathing, and it was just, oh, it was gross. So my rash is gone, and I haven't had it for almost a year now. It was amazing. And I've had lots of customers who said that too. So they don't make you hot. They wick away your sweat. And trust me, they're a lot more breathable than what you're wearing now. If you're wearing like a cotton bra or something like that, these are much more breathable. Okay, I think that's it. Don't forget to fill out the fitting form. It's super important that you fill it out. If you don't have a tape measure, don't worry, like just fill it out and put 000 in the measurement section, and we'll figure that part out later, because I have some tricks, printable tape measures, like things like that I can help you with. So if you don't have your measurements now, don't worry, just fill it out and we'll worry about that part later. Also, thank you to my hostesses. You guys are so awesome. I'm so happy you guys have let me share this with your friends. I know how much you guys love the product, and now you're sharing it with your ladies, and I just love what I do so much. So I'm really grateful that you guys are allowing me to share this with your friends. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I know that probably, I don't know, like there's a few ladies that I get that are like, they're so expensive, blah, blah, blah. The materials are made in the USA. This is a woman-owned company. All the investors are women, all the employees are women. They're just amazing. And so for me, it's totally worth it. And I spend way more on makeup and shoes and clothes and all kinds of stuff that I don't even wear every day. For something that I do wear every day, yes, I'm willing to spend $80 or $90 on a cami that I'm going to wear every single day for like a year or two. It's absolutely worth it. So yes, the cost can be a little bit of a factor sometimes. Once I tried it, I was sold. That was it. That's why I signed up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be poor because I'm going to buy so many camis. So I signed up to do this. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to host your own party, if you want to sign up and you want to do this too, I'd be happy to chat with you guys about it. All right, have a good night, and I will see you guys later.